Hi, welcome to Introduction to Programming Part 2. In this video, I'll show you how to write your first VBA program. I would be encouraging all students to follow along this demonstration with Microsoft Excel in your own home computer. If necessary, do pause the video so that you are able to replicate the steps that I'm demonstrating here. I am conducting this demonstration in Microsoft Office 365 in a standard PC. If you are using a different version of Microsoft Office, you may need to make minor changes on the steps that I'm demonstrating on this video. The first step is to add the Developer tab in your ribbon or the toolbar. I currently do not have this installed, so I would click the File tab. We would then click Options. We'll click Customize Ribbon, and on the right-hand side, we have a checkbox that allows us to add the Developer tab onto the ribbon. So I'll go ahead and check this and click OK, and there is our Developer tab. To start programming in Visual Basic, we will click the Developer tab. We'll click Visual Basic on the top left corner, and this is our Visual Basic editor. The Visual Basic for Applications main window contains 4 sub-windows. Let me just rearrange the windows so that you can so it's clearer what's going on. We have four main windows. We have the project window on the top left corner. This is a list of objects in your current Excel environment. I currently have Sheet 1 selected, so this will be the object that I'm going to work with in my programming project. The Properties window on the bottom left corner is a list of ways to control and modify the current selected object, which would be Sheet 1. The Code window, which is the largest area of the screen, is a place to write, display, and edit VBA code. The Immediate window, which is currently in the foreground, is a special window that allows you to directly type VB commands and view text-based output. I would keep the Immediate window hidden for the time being, and I'll bring this back later in this video. To write our first program, we would use the sub keyword. The sub keyword indicates a set of commands, and this is more popularly known as a procedure in other programming languages. The name of our first sub would be hello, and we end this sub with a rounded brackets or parentheses. When we press enter at this point, the words end sub appears at the bottom, and we are required to enter our code between these two lines. Our first line of executable code will be a simple message box, and this message box will take the form of MSG, BOX, where we capitalize capital M and capitalize B. We would just put in a simple prompt to keep it simple. So this will be hello world, exclamation mark, and there it is. There's our first program. In order to execute this code, we can do so. We can do so 3 ways. We can click the Run button at the top in the menu, followed by Run sub/user form, and the words hello world appears in the screen. This hello world message box appears on top of our current selected object, which would be Sheet 1. We can click OK to go ahead or to move ahead. We can also execute this code by clicking the Play button in the toolbar. It's this green triangle that's pointing towards the right, and the words hello world appear on the screen. We can also run this code by using the well-known F5 shortcut. Feel free to experiment with this code. You can customize this with your own personal message. For example, hello Chien. I'll run this code again by pressing F5, and hello Chien appears on the screen. Run code in an interactive manner. To run code in an interactive manner, we'll open the immediate window, which is currently hidden. The immediate window can be accessed by clicking View, followed by Immediate Window. And the immediate window would appear in the foreground. I'll type in the same line of code without the sub keyword. So this will be message box, hello world, exclamation mark. And to execute this line of code, we just need to press enter. And there it is, hello world. Your code in VBA, it is important to save your work so that you're able to access it at a later date. To save your work, you can do so in the main Microsoft Excel program. From here, you'll need to click File, followed by Save As. And there's one key difference, and please do take note of this. Please change the default Excel workbook option to an Excel macro-enabled workbook. This is an important key step so that you are able to access your macros at a later date. Choosing some other option would result in lost macros. So please do remember to save this as an XLSM file. I'll then click Save to save this, and the work has been saved. There is a more traditional prompt or a more traditional window if you're doing this from an older version of Microsoft Excel. If you see a window that looks like this, you can change the file type by clicking this drop-down button, and you can choose Excel macro-enabled workbook here. So like I've said, it's incredibly important to save your work as an XLSM file so that your macros are accessible at a later date. So I would resave this file, and this file currently exists, and I do want to replace this, and I'll click Yes. So that's it. It's incredibly simple, and I would encourage all students to try creating your first VBA program using the steps that I've demonstrated here. In the meantime, I would like all of you to complete the week 6 survey that can be found in UTS Online. The password for this survey is VB1 in lowercase letters, and I look forward to hearing to you via the survey, and I'll see all of you soon in your next class. Thank you.